That's it. It's been a while and a lot's happening, so we'll get straight into it. Start with the good news. Matchroom Fight Camp. Holy shit. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Like, you've got good quality fights from week one leading up to the Whyte Povetkin pay-per-view, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a party and I love it. I cannot wait. Well done, Eddie Hearn. Well done, Matchroom Boxing. This is the way to go. Also, Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia. There's a fight that's being spoken about now, and that is a fight that I'm excited for. I know Garcia said that he wants to maybe fight Javante, and he's looking at Lopez and Haney and those guys. I don't think he's ready for it, and I think this Luke Campbell fight is going to be a good one. I know that Luke Campbell, after his loss to Loma, might not be the most desirable opponent, but I actually think that makes him perfect because his loss to Loma by no means dents his credibility. I think it's going to be an awesome fight, and I think I'm excited for it. That's pretty much all I have to say about the lighter divisions. There's nothing else that I can think of off the top of my head, and this is generally where you guys get bored of my videos apparently, so let's move on to the big guns. Okay, so if you're at the point in the video now where you're like, okay, I'm done, like I don't care about the rest of this, the three quick things, right? Like, one, what if I'm gonna do something crazy at the end of the video and then you're gonna miss it? Like, I'm probably not, probably just gonna keep talking about more boxing, but you never know, I might. That's the first thing. Second thing is, maybe, like, you might not be interested in what's happening in the rest of the video, but maybe you know somebody who is. So why don't you click that share button and just pass this video on to all of your friends and like everybody in your contact list, so they can let me know what they think. And then number three is, maybe you just, like, I don't know, maybe find me in smaller doses. So if that's the case, then check me out on Instagram, Zain Ratwale Udemans, or TikTok, Zain Udemans. But yeah, either way, like, comment, subscribe, or hang on for the rest of the video. Deontay Wilder. Shame. Just take the loss. Move on, better yourself, come back stronger. Like, all these excuses are just further reducing your credibility, and even if it's not coming from you, like, get your people in line, get your people in check. This is not how you handle a loss. Anthony Joshua showed you exactly what losing should look like. Take it on the chin, go back, get stronger, come back for revenge. I never really rated Deontay Wilder very highly. In terms of the top 5, I would say he's probably 5. Actually, no. I suppose number 4. I've got Joshua and Fury at the top, and then you've got a bit of a gap, and then I put Dillian Whyte number 3, another gap, and then I put Wilder and Ruiz 4 and 5. So yeah, so that's where I stand on that. I don't think Fury would have cheated. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a fan of Fury, but actually, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I am a fan. I'm a fan of Fury. Do I think Anthony Joshua would beat his ass? I do think so, but I'm a fan of the guy. He has his moments where I don't necessarily like the things he said or the things he's done, but that's actually not really my business. So here's what I would like to see in an ideal world. Whyte fights Povetkin in August. Joshua fights Pulev in November. Fury fights Wilder in December. Then, assuming Whyte, Joshua, and Fury all win their fights, I would then like to see Whyte Fury next, which would tie in with the WBC mandatory that's due in Feb 2021. And I think that's fair, and that needs to happen early 2021. And yes, there might be a rematch clause, and that would be fine. Because what I would love to see would be for Whyte to beat Fury and then see the Joshua versus Whyte rematch for undisputed. Um, for me, I think the Whyte versus Joshua for undisputed is even bigger than Whyte versus Fury for undisputed. And obviously, if Fury wins and he beats Whyte early next year, then I'm more than happy for Joshua and Fury to fight for undisputed, and then to see the Joshua versus Whyte rematch, because that rematch has to happen. Like the way things have been going, for me, that's the biggest fight. Whyte Joshua rematch has to happen. And then, down below, I'm happy to see Wilder versus Ruiz versus Ortiz, Ortiz versus Povetkin. I'm not really too concerned with all of that. So yeah, what else is there? Oh yes, Usyk is also in the mix, somewhere in there, and so he's got a fight against Shura, and that's going to be a massive test for him. I don't think that he's just going to walk through Derek. And as much as Whyte wants to call Derek a donkey, he's been around for a while, and he's tough, and he's a dedicated fighter, and he's a hard-working fighter. So I don't think that Usyk is going to have it easy. And Usyk also has that mandatory position for one of Josh's belts. So, yeah, the way I see things playing out is if Whyte beats Fury early next year, that then opens the door for Joshua to defend his belt against Usyk, which would get that out of the way, and that means everything's cleared, and they'll have everything out of the way for undisputed late next year. This is all obviously assuming that the coronavirus doesn't come back and mess everything up again. But the way things are at the moment, I cannot wait. I'm excited for next year's boxing. There is some negative that has come up and that needs to be discussed, and that is Big Baby Jarrell Miller. Really? After testing positive and losing out on the biggest payday of your entire life, throwing away the biggest opportunity of your entire life, you get given a second chance, and you literally piss that away as well. I don't even know if I want to say anything about everything that needs to be said has been said, I suppose. He should never be allowed to box again. It's clearly a psychological issue that he has to deal with, but I mean, you can almost understand feeling like you need an edge to beat, or even to step into the ring with Anthony Joshua. But taking Peds to face this guy that he was going to face now, that's just ridiculous. There's no reason. So yeah, Jarrell Miller, major disappointment. But there's enough top guys to keep us entertained, so I don't think we'll miss Big Baby very much. Dave Allen versus Hughie Fury is a fight that a lot of people want to see, apparently. I love Dave Allen. Seems to be a proper lad, looks like shit on social media a lot of times, but seems to be training hard, getting into shape, and he doesn't really need to fight. He's set himself up to be relatively comfortable, and he's got his fighters that he's training now. So like he said in his Instagram post, the money that they offered for the Hughie Fury fight wasn't enough to distract him from his current missions of getting his fighters ready. But then we also heard in the week that Eddie Hearn said if Amanda Serrano does not fight Katie Taylor. And Katie Taylor needs to fight her mandatory on that Whyte Povetkin card. He might make an improved offer to Dave Allen for that new Fury fight. So let's see what happens with that. Okay, right. Some other things that I've got in my mind that haven't been addressed, or I haven't seen it addressed anyway. I don't know if anybody's still listening at this point. If you are, please help try and get answers to the following questions. What happened to Anthony Joshua's knee? Only 7 people watched my last video. I'm quite sad about that, but I didn't promote the video because a lot was happening at the time, and it still is a difficult time. But yes, I really want to know why he had that knee brace on at the Black Lives Matter rally. Other question that I have not heard anybody ask, or rather I've heard people ask, but not the people that matter, not the people with access. So Coogan, why did Tyson Fury have the Nigerian flag on his mouth guard for the second Wilder fight? Can somebody please ask him? Can somebody please find out? What is that about? No one has spoken to him about it. No one has asked him about it. Okay, I'm done. Thanks so much for listening to my ramblings. If you made it this far, you might as well do the things like comment, subscribe, send money, whatever. But I really would value your thoughts and opinions more than anything else. So, yeah, leave your comments, share the video, do what you do, or whatever